Okay, think. Three things. Did I learn anything in 2017? Hey everyone, welcome to Reach Out Reptiles, a place where you can come to connect with the wild things that make you human. So I had a really interesting end of 2017. One of the highlights was hatching these little beauties. Check this out. These are F2, second generation captive bred, pure super dwarfs from Madu Kalatoa crosses. Aren't they stinking cute? Look at them. They have a cool little head stamp. I don't know if you can see all the little beauty mark spots on them, and really neat pattern. Tiny little guy. I mean, look how thin he is compared to my fingers. Anyways, got a small clutch of these that really just got me thinking. New life, new year, all that kind of stuff. And as many of you guys know that have been watching me along the journey, first of all, thank you for a great 2017. I actually left my full-time work in another industry to focus on reptiles full-time, breeding these little super dwarf retics, because they're just so much fun. And I thought I would just leave you guys with a few, I don't know, hopefully words of wisdom. Okay, the first one is, if you're going to go into business for yourself, do what you love. Now, this doesn't matter if it's a hobby for you or full-time business like it is for me. If you do what you love, you can be authentic about your passion for what you're doing. And there is no substitute for authenticity. I know it's scary. It was a huge step for me to step off onto my own and kind of trusting you guys as a community to come alongside me and support me as I try to support you guys in what we do, and see if I can make a living for myself, my wife, my 4 kids, and all the other mouths that we have to feed over here at Reach Out Reptiles. And so far it's been awesome. It's been great, because even if financially you're having tough times, or you don't know how you're going to you don't get that regular paycheck, you don't know how you're going to make it day by day, even if you have those times, which you will, you can always fall back on the fact that you're living a blessed life. Number 2, learn from everybody. I always say, even my 6-year-old daughter, who grew up in my household, has 6 years of life experience through her eyes that I can never possibly hope to have. Every single person out there on the planet has something that you can learn from them, unless you're too prideful. So set aside your pride, continue to learn and be flexible and grow as a person, and take the good things from other people that they've lived their lives. There's good and bad about every person, so don't write someone off as being all bad or useless to me or whatever. That's an immature and prideful way to go through life. If you can approach it with a little bit more humility, you'll realize that everybody has something that they can offer you. If you dig in and care to look a little bit closer, hey buddy, even these little guys will teach you a ton if you just sit down and take the time to listen to them. So along with that, one of the things that I've learned for a practical business application standpoint is partner with people who have complementary passions and skills to you. And it allows me to focus what I'm doing, which is these guys. The other thing is, rather than competing with other people who are doing what I'm doing, I try to work together with them, partner with them. This is a perfect example. These are little super dwarfs, hatched Christmas Day by my buddy Jonathan. Hey Jonathan, thank you very much. Well, give credit where it's due, and I help him by taking his whole clutch of animals, and then I get some awesome new genetics to work with in my collection. So whatever it takes to learn from other people as you go. Partner with other people who have strengths that complement your own, and you will go so much farther in life that way. And that kind of brings me to my third point, which is bake a bigger pie. Now, maybe that doesn't make sense, but let me back up a little bit. Recently, a couple years ago, before I started this, I read a book which I would highly recommend by Guy Kawasaki called The Art of the Start. And in that book, one of his points was that there are 2 kinds of businesses. One wants a bigger piece of the pie. And their thinking is, if you, as my competitor, are losing, then I'm winning. And I'm stealing your business. That's the first type, bigger piece of the pie. The second type is the type of business that bakes a bigger pie, so that everybody benefits from it. Everybody can have a larger share of that, And it's not about greed. It's about more of us being able to live the lives that we've always dreamed of. There are two things that I decided for me would make Reach Out Reptiles a bake a bigger pie kind of a company. The first one is I never say anything bad about my competitors specifically. Actually, personally, because I'm trying to learn from all of them, I think a lot of them do awesome work. And I know a lot of you guys that breed super dwarfs can attest to this. I've actually sent business your way when I can't provide what the customer needs. Because by recommending somebody who is a good breeder with good animals and good bloodlines, I can continue to teach and educate all of the market about what it is, because there's so much misinformation about super dwarfs and people who buy super dwarfs third hand on Craigslist from somebody who thinks they have a super dwarf because it stayed small, and so they start calling it something it's not, or people that mean well and they just don't understand how it works. But when they pass things on and those breed into the next generation, it starts messing everything up. So I would rather have somebody go to a good, competent breeder and give that business to them to further my relationship with that breeder, to educate the person about how to buy good super dwarfs, because I work very hard to only produce good super dwarfs, and let them know, what it is that they should be looking for in that. And it's not me trying to educate you my way. It's all of us trying to get together to increase our knowledge about these different animals. If there's anybody in the community that wants to shut themselves out from that and feel like they have nothing to learn from anybody else, it's only going to be their loss. But you won't find me saying bad things about that person. Second thing that I do to bake a bigger pie is give. Give. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Somebody, unfortunately, there's a lot of drama for some reason in small and passionate groups of people, probably because they care so much about what they're working with. And so you will find other people bad-mouthing each other. And a lot of times those people will badmouth me. I give those people the benefit of the doubt. I don't write them off. I want to continue to learn from them. I know they have something to offer if I look hard enough. I can remove myself from the negativity, but I give them the benefit of the doubt. I try to say in my mind, like, well, maybe they don't know who I am. Most of the time, the people who would badmouth me are people who haven't met me. A lot of people who have dealt with me directly, I think everybody has given me good reviews. If you guys have done that, have dealt with me before, or learned something from me, or gotten an animal from me, or I've helped you in some way, do me a huge favor. Leave a comment, hit the like button. It'll help give me a bigger platform for YouTube so that I can continue to share good information. So thank you for that. And the second way that I give is I give until it hurts. Give me a call. My phone number is 412-925-1933. That's my personal cell phone. You can shoot me a call, text, whatever, and I'll try to help you out. I also give a portion of the profits from Reach Out Reptiles to charity every year, even when times are tough, because I believe that it is more blessed to give than to receive. It helps teach you to be thankful for what it is that you do have. When you spend a lot of time around people that just have it all, you start to compare yourselves to them, and I think comparison is the root of all self-doubt. My big 3 takeaways: do what you love. No matter who you are or where you're at, do what you love. Number 2, learn from everybody. Humble yourself. Realize that even people who are jerks have different life experience than you and have a lot of things that they can teach you. Hopefully, they'll be willing to work with you on that kind of stuff. If they're not, you can remove yourself from the negativity without saying that person is a such and such. Just leave it alone and be willing to learn from them if they're ever willing to teach you. Number 3, bake a bigger pie, which means give everybody the benefit of the doubt and give financially of your time, of your talent, of yourself. Be vulnerable as much as you can until it hurts. Because, and why until it hurts? That sounds masochistic. If you give until it hurts, people will see that you're doing that, and they start to come along beside you and support you. And that is where you really learn about the beautiful people that are within your communities and within your lives. So hey, Happy New Year's, everybody. Here's to a great 2018. I love you guys. Again, comment please if you've had any experience with me. Give me some feedback down below about how I'm doing. What would you like to see more of? Remember, I want to learn from all of you guys. So I really invite you guys to be a part of this and come alongside me in this. And we'll see you out there in 2018. Everybody take care. So, people will say hatchlings are bitey, they're flighty, they poop all over you, they run all over. This guy is days old and he's very mellow to me. I don't know. Gives you kisses.